If you are new to the vlog, though, make sure that you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss a single episode of the vlog. And today, Porsche driving up here in Murphy, North Carolina at the Appalachian Driving Experience. My buddy Eric is here. He's going to drive the Taycan today. I brought my Turbo up. We're doing a 150-mile loop, something like that, give or take. So let's show you some of these cars real quick. Good morning, well, or afternoon, evening, whatever. Welcome back to the vlog. Let's flip you around here and show you where we are. Oh, well, yeah. Yes. My boy Eric is in here about to do a drive in the Taycan. So today's lineup, you got Eric at the Taycan, you got the GT3 RS, Lizard Green, the Boxster up there. That Lizard Green, whew, I love it. And then Old Faithful, she's a little dirty. So if you follow me on Instagram at Matt.LaMarche, you'll know that Eric and I have already been up here. We drove the GT3, I think, last time. He had so much fun that we had to come back, so we got a cabin last night, and now here we are driving. So he's in the Taycan, which, if you don't know, is the all-electric Porsche. No gasoline, no hybrid, nothing like that. Pure electric. And after driving that car, I suggested it because it's just so stupid. It's so stupid fast, and you have to keep your head against the...
Remember, when we make this left turn, we'll do the axle lift back down.
1 second. Sorry. So...
All clear, right and left. Keep coming, guys. You're good. All clear.
You take your head and put it against there, because otherwise it will just absolutely fail. So, anyway. Otherwise your neck will be hurting all day. That's what I was going for. I got distracted by like 5 other things. And here we go. Little drive here. Little 150 miles. Tell you what though, we could not have asked for a more beautiful day. It's like 75 degrees outside in North Carolina today. Beautiful. I know it's gonna get hotter later, but nevertheless, we're gonna enjoy it while it's here. It's like 9:45 in the morning, so we'll take it.
The center of gravity is so low. You expect kind of like upper movement a little bit, and you can none of it.
Little fuel stop here. Look at the seat. Woo. A bit of weather up here, but this reminds me, if you've been around for a little while, this reminds me a lot of the Blue Ridge Parkway trip we took with the wife when I first got this car, but we'll see what we can see. Nice little vista though. You can't actually see, I didn't go over there, but you can actually see a nice little decent view there. Oh, there goes a meatball. Where is he? Hey, Kyle. Oh, I tell you, I really miss being out driving. I know my car's been out of our garage for a little while because of the garage project, which if you're not following, by the way, you gotta follow the garage project. This car is like one of the big reasons we're even doing that garage. Anyway, I miss driving this car so much. Like, even in these conditions, well, you can't see. Like, look, it's not melting. The car's not melting. It's fine. It's, you know, it's driving great. But anyway, I digress. Tons of fun, even in the rain. And yeah, I mean, I miss driving this car like this, at least. It's one thing to drive around Sandy Springs in Atlanta. It's a whole nother to come up here and really lay it down, you know? Anyway, if you guys want to come to Murphy, North Carolina, I would highly encourage you to look up an Appalachian driving experience. All of these cars are theirs, with the exception of the one that I'm in at the moment. Yeah, so they have a Taycan, they have a GT3 RS, they have a red GT3. That GT3 is like, oh, it's so sweet. And then they have, what else? They have a Boxster convertible, and they have a 992 convertible, 911S, I think. Anyway, if you are going to be in this part of the country and staying like at a cabin or in the mountains or camping or whatever, you got to look these guys up. We've done a couple of events with them out here between Auto House Social and their like anniversary party last year in September. I think I may have gotten some of that. My brother and I came up here one time. He drove the Cayman S around. I don't think they have that car anymore, but you won't be disappointed. Money really well spent. And, you know, compared to the Porsche driving experience, just totally different things. You know, if you go down to the Porsche Experience Center in Atlanta, in Hapeville, south of Atlanta, just a different experience. You know, you can do the rear engine to mid-engine comparison. You can do gasoline to electric, like GT3 to turbo. You can do all of these different like back-to-back comparisons, which I think is really cool, actually. Here you can't really do that, I guess, unless you buy like a multi-day package or something. But anyway, this is the way to experience these cars. Yes, Eric, and this is going to make the cut, so stop interrupting me. He's on the walkie-talkie. Anyway, yeah, so this is the way to come experience these cars. You know, mountain roads, very minimal traffic, as you've seen. Most people are pretty good about getting out of your way and stuff, so anyway, if you guys, I'll leave a link down in the description so that you guys, if you're in this part of the country, if you're in Atlanta and you've never been up here, it's like a 2-hour drive, give or take, from Atlanta, and then you know, you get a cabin or Airbnb or whatever. There's a couple of hotels around here as well that you could stay at, pretty cheap. But it's a really fun weekend. I personally would come up the night before you drive to make a 2-hour drive and then hop in the car for 25, 50, or 150 miles is a lot. And I personally would just much rather make the 2-hour drive and then drive the 150 miles or 50 miles, whatever package you end up doing. But you can select all these cars, and anyway, glasses there. So yeah, I'll leave a link down in the description, and these guys will be back up here. Not these guys driving, but the guys at Appalachian will be back up here with Auto House Social in September, doing their anniversary event. I don't think I'm going to be able to actually make that event, but it's always a good time. They do like different drive groups depending on skill level and cars and everything else. But even if you just want to come up for a day or two to spend with these guys, it's one of the best investments you'll make, like permanent smiles.
Nice and dirty. Yeah, no, that's got a much cleaner.
Not too shabby. miles on this car. Amazing. Here it comes. Woohoo! Please disregard that airbag light. I assure you it is completely safe. I think. I'm pretty sure. Like 99% sure. Should probably get that checked out. Alright, back home. We finished at 111.023. 23 miles, just a little over. But anyway, if you recall, and if you've been here for, I don't know, now 2 years, give or take, you know that my goal was to put like 5,000 to 10,000 miles a year on this car. Well, that has not happened. The last 2 years have absolutely flown by, as you all know. And now I don't even have this car at my house for like 2-3 months as the garage gets done, because I just didn't want it to get filthy. So anyway, but most of the trips that we've taken in this car have been that kind of 300, 400, 500, 600 miles at a time. You know, this is not a grocery getter. I very rarely just go out and drive it around the city. I like to do 100 miles or more at any given time, because that really is when the car comes alive, honestly. Like, that's when you appreciate the engineering, the interior, the cushiness, the whole thing. So anyway, if you've been here for 2 years though, thank you, first and foremost. I don't know why anyone watches any of this stuff, but I do appreciate the fact that you do, and the fact that you've already hit that subscribe button and tap the bell for the notifications, so you don't miss a single Porsche or car or house, garage, real estate, life, whatever we got going on here. It means a lot to me, genuinely. And so I really appreciate that. And hopefully this is entertaining, valuable, something for you, because that's my goal, is just to show you that these cars deserve to be driven, that's for sure. And that's why we got the tag. The other day I was getting it inspected for the annual emissions, and the guy goes, driving. And I was like, I didn't have the heart to tell him it was driven. Anyway, regardless, 111,000 miles, great way to end this trip. And yeah, just really excited about getting this car back over here. We do probably have to go through the suspension sometime later this year. It's pretty obvious to me that 15-year-old components are probably ready to be replaced. So shocks and struts and springs and everything. I don't know what we're going to do. If you have one of these cars and you want to leave some comments down below about your opinion on that, would love to hear them. I really don't want to spend $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 on that, but we'll see. The great news though, if you go back and watch the original video that I shot when I got this car, you know, I think it's got like 6,000 views or something now, for when I first purchased it, why I purchased it, the mileage at the time, all that type of stuff. These cars have appreciated in value considerably. In fact, the other day, one with like 78 miles on it. Now I know that's ridiculously low. I think that guy drove it home from the dealership and it's been sitting since 2009, but same model. 78 miles, not 78,000, not 7,800, 78 miles. It's up to like $200,000 on Bring a Trailer right now. And I'll have to see if I can work that in here, but a screenshot of that car, because it's the same car, black, 2009, so same generation or whatever. But anyway, 78 miles on it, which is just, it crushes me to see that happen. So anyway, but I do appreciate you being here. Thank you so much for subscribing. Make sure you tap that bell for the notifications, and so that you do not miss a single video. All my adrenaline's out. So you don't miss a single video about the cars, the garage, the house projects, everything we got going on here, real life, real estate, all that stuff. So anyway, thanks again. Really appreciate you all. Have a great rest of your day. We'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.